The world is getting smaller. A lot of things are transcending all these cultures. It doesn't matter where you live. If some people start enjoy something, a certain type of music or a culture, I think people will catch on. I think that's exactly what's happening right now.
I can't even keep up with K-pop. There's someone new, like every day, and there's like 1 to 20 members. There's so many varieties.
Now a lot of the new bands that are formed with Chinese members from Thailand, fluent English speakers. So this isn't by accident. They are keeping the international audience in mind. So they're trying to reach out to the international.
They even have entire songs being sung in English now. So that's like a huge change for us.
Simon.
And my name is Martina. We make videos about life in Korea. And slowly we started getting a following, but we had no idea why. The first time we left just to get some vlogging footage of what it's like to be at KCON, and we were totally swarmed by people, and we were just completely shocked. I'm like, is there a K-pop band behind me?
Our plan today was to make a video of this whole thing, but we can't actually get anywhere without being surrounded. So we have security that escorts us only to necessary places, but it's really, really shocking.
In America right now, well, of course, with YouTube, it's just so easily accessible now. Whereas in the past, before YouTube and internet really kind of boomed into this phenomenon, it was kind of hard. You have to go to the traditional Korean video stores to rent these music shows and dramas.
My name is JD Relic, and I'm a songwriter and producer. I started out on YouTube. I was making English covers of K-pop songs. Through that, I met the people I'm working with now. They asked me to come write for their company. So that was it. I mean, I didn't have any prior songwriting experience before that. So I just kind of dove into it about 2.5 years ago.
YouTube is absolutely crucial to the role of K-pop spreading.
I think Psy, that did Gangnam Style, is very clever. The Americans took Oppa Gangnam Style pretty well.
It's very different Gangnam Style from the rest of K-pop because there's a lot of irony and humor in that video. We don't see that in other kinds of K-pop, but we still see a vast amount of success happening on an underground level when it comes to K-pop.
K-pop is scary. If I was an artist in Korea, I'll be nervous because the pace of the popularity of music is quick.
You're discovered when you audition for a record label when you're 12 years old.
And then when the label thinks they're ready, they'll start bringing them out into bigger bands' videos and kind of debuting them in the background and stuff. And
As an extra.
And then the fans kind of get to know them, and then the fan group starts forming even before the band releases its first single. So by the time the band releases its first single, it has a fan group, it usually has a fan color, it'll have fan chants and everything.
Colors, seriously.
Colors.
They pick colors.
They're running out of colors.
Yes.
Fan involvement is really popular among K-pop fans. In Asia, karaoke is so huge. And one thing that I've noticed is that if you have a song that's really singable, then it's more likely to be a hit because people can go to the karaoke lounge and sing your song. I don't think it was 8,000 people here. They just want to be able to get up close and personal with these artists.
The fans are so extremely passionate. There's no moderate fan in the crowd. They're screaming their guts out. K-pop has definitely evolved a lot more over the past 4 years. When we first came, K-pop was very just Korean. Korean people singing Korean songs.
It's obvious that it's becoming more and more global all the time. You'll see groups coming out with English versions of their songs and promoting it here.
I could see it from now being pretty big. And seeing this right now, KCON, there's so many different ethnicities out here and races, which that I think is most shocking to me.